Our brothers are dying and our sisters are dying.
The black against black crime and attack in South Africa seems to be out of control right now.
This is not the first time the xenophobia attack has been happening in South Africa, and our governments have been mute about it and they refuse to say anything, and they haven't done anything.
What do you think the government can do about it? Is there anything, even though we still have Boko Haram that we are battling at home, is there anything the government can do about this?
So today we're talking to people on the streets to tell us what they think about the attack and what the governments can actually do to help our brothers and sisters in need.
It's really sad. Let's go on speaker.
I'll be very embarrassed.
Hello, good afternoon.
What do you think about the xenophobia attack in South Africa?
Nah, these are our Nigerian people. If they don't want there for that place, they may try to come back to their country. We will try to clean our country very well. Be able to just try to do it normal.
Okay. So do you think there's anything the governments can do at the moment to assist people in South Africa?
Yes, no, because people think maybe Nigeria can't be like South Africa. But with our hard working and our people, if we can just stay in our country, things going to be better for us. No about going outside country.
Yeah, but right now, no, the issue is just getting crazy. With the level of maturity I am now, like I come, I just feel it's totally crazy. I don't have much trust, but I feel Nigerians, or let's say Nigeria, in a nutshell, has been of more help to South Africans and other countries. Like, they got a lot of corporations around talking about MTN, DSTV, GoTV. We love what they do. We subscribe to it. We help them. Like, I don't want to exaggerate, but without us, these niggas, they'll be poor because we help them love way so. And the issue there is not even about South Africans. It's the kind of government we have. Like, Nigeria is fucked up totally, and there's more fuck because Nigeria is the only country I see foreigners coming here without passports, no checking. They just come here, base here, feel home, feel cool, do whatever they want, act the fuck how they want to act, like, and they keep rolling. We keep rolling that way. We don't have issues with them, So, okay, last week I saw a Ghanaian right here was beating someone, beating my brother, and yeah, a Ghanaian was beating my brother, but I ain't got no words. Because I was like, okay. When I walk up to the guy, I asked the guy, how did you come into here? Do you have a Nigerian passport? You came through the right process. Now, even Ghanaians now, they got plans of telling Nigerians to make visa before we come to their country, which is just a stone true. So I don't know. I don't feel anything should be done. Like me, I don't even have much to say. What they're doing is right. That's what I'm going to say, because we are the cause of it. We have government and they ain't doing nothing about it. Or are they waiting for one of their son or one of their family members to get killed first? Like, when one of the family get killed by the so-called fucking assholes over there, is that when they're going to prone to action? Is that when they're going to do something about it? So I just feel we are the main cause of all this shit. Yeah.
What they are doing over there is right.
What they're doing over there is right because we let them to do it. Yeah. If I walk up to you now, being a presenter, and I hold your clothes and I give you punches for no fucking reasons, fine. I know we have scams over there. We have some guys doing some illegal shit over there. But they come here on the free note. They do the fuck what they want. No one is even giving a fuck about them. But we go over there now, they feel we assholes or what? No, you tell me, if I come to you, I hold your clothes, I excuse you, I hit you.
I'll punch you straight.
You see, fine.
Without even,
you
punch you.
You punch me, yeah.
I'll use my microphone.
But in the case whereby I come to you, I hold your clothes, I grab you, and you ain't doing nothing about it. Or you have a family member, or you have the force who's going to be of your help, and they ain't doing nothing about it. So what don't you feel next time I'll be coming, I'm even going to come with a knife to stab the hell out of you. So I just feel, well, till the people who call our government and the higher ups, like if they do something real about it, this will get shit out, this get cleared,
What I'm saying there is that they're just wickeding Nigerians. They're not that they're doing them anything, because the cause of the attack is not known. Maybe it's just that they felt they are doing better than them. So it's just enviousness that's worrying the South Africans, because there's no concrete thing they may say Nigerians are doing. So at least, not every Nigeria are crime-oriented mind people. Some people are doing legitimate business. I've been in South Africa at least twice on a visit. So I don't know why they should always, if any little thing happen within them, they would like to attack Nigerians or show the anger on the East and mostly Nigerians because Nigerians are the one even holding the economy. So if they want Nigerians to start reacting home here, they may not feel it well because we know many of the economies that are doing well here in Nigeria, even MTN and other these things, is what they are making from Nigeria they are using to pay bill there.
Actually, what I'm looking at is that it is a very big embarrassment to Nigeria here. Very, very big embarrassment to the whole world because we are Africa. I believe Africa is supposed to be united as everybody. There is no reason South Africa is supposed to attack Nigeria. Why South Africa is here in Nigeria and they're functioning. Our leaders need to rise up to do something about it. Because the youth have been trying, we have been trying to place this thing on air in social media to show the whole world that we are crying, we are suffering in this country, Nigeria. Because the leader, if we have a leader that really care for us, if anything happen like this, they're supposed to put a serious way that the problem is going to stop. Like now, the South Africa embassy is still here in Nigeria, which they operate, they are making millions because many Nigerians are going there. There's nothing, Senate House, House of Rep, from State House, from presidency, supposed to rise up and do something. At least shut down the South Africa embassy. Many things. When the other countries see that Nigeria are serious and they care for their citizens, the whole nonsense will stop. At least everybody will now flow. What is the problem now in Nigeria? That if we can see every other people and we welcome, they are making progress. They enjoy even more than the citizens of Nigeria. But Nigeria is not having that kind of freedom outside there. It's a very, very big embarrassment. It's a very, very big disgrace. As I'm talking to you in Lekki here, if we have our love for ourselves, there is some certain thing we will not be able to do. Do you know that last week, what they did to me, my hand, your finger, you see here, the last man in my country, you see, they use because they want to go run away with my car, and they used my car to hit me on the express here. The matter now, I took it to the police station. Everybody, even the car, myself, I'm serving a government. I work with the dignity of this country. When I even explained myself, because they thought that nobody, they have a godfather that they can just, they do anything they want to do with anybody.
I think it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Mm-hmm. What I think is a kind of a psychological mishap from what has happened, maybe with the white people that they had in their country. Mm-hmm. That is the issues that they had. I think that's what is carrying over to this issue presently.
From my own perception, I think it's unlawful and it's inhuman because whatever must have prompted it, it should have been resolved in between the two parties and the countries. Yeah. Because the way it is, most of we Nigerians wanted to react to it, which should have been more disastrous. Yeah. But some of the Nigerians in South Africa are begging because it may affect them more if the retaliation continues. Okay. So, but fair enough, it's wrong. Killing of human, be it lawful or unlawful, shouldn't be done by citizens which are not law officials.
Okay. So what do you think our government at the moment can do to help the situation?
Our economy prompted all these greener pastures we seek abroad, which is making it look as if we can't take care of our own citizens. If we have what it takes to provide for our citizens, I'm not of the opinion that everybody should be traveling abroad. Okay. South Africans are seeing us as threats to their economy because we are taking mostly what belongs to them, if I may say so. Okay. Because the numbers of Nigerians in South Africa are more than they would have expected.
Okay.
So I think our country, our politicians, our government should work and put everything in right track to bring us back home so we can develop our own country, the things that we needed, job, infrastructures, just, work on the economy. Whatever we need to balance our economy, we really need to work on it. And we know these things because we know our political issues, we know the corruptions and stuff that are killing us, which we really need to deal with.
Yeah.
So these are the points I think our government should look into. Because fair enough, this kind of a thing may continue. Not only in South Africa, it happens other places in Europe.
Yeah.
So some are dying in the ocean, crossing from Libya to Italy. So it has been happening to Africans, and I don't think we deserve it. We are more than that.
Oh man, it's much, man. We can see our people there, they are complaining that the killing is much right now in South Africa. So everybody, every Nigerian that are in South Africa now, we are advising them to come back to Nigeria, which is their country. Do you get? So the killing is much, man.
So do you think the government can find a long-lasting solution to it? Considering the fact that even in our country, we are still battling Boko Haram.
Boko Haram is different from South African scenario. So the two things are not things that you have to compare. This is just a intentional attack on an individual. Okay. Boko Haram, they're just a group of terrorists that have a man that says, I want to occupy this area. Either you leave it or I will sort it out. So that one is different thing. Not that I can do things. South Africa is not all that big for us to talk to. And if they didn't agree, we have a way of making them to hear us. So I think it's only that the government in power felt that the people that are attacking mere succession of Nigeria, not every Nigeria that they saw there, they know the people that are attacking, which is part of Nigeria that they believe they are doing business over there. So that is my view on it.
To be honest with you, what the South Africans are doing is definitely not right. But to sort it out, we are the ones going to sort it out. Like you said, that if I hold your clothes, you're going to give me a punch to my face. So
Fight back.
no, not really fight. But who do you want to fight? Most of them, the corporations they have right here, they've put in place Nigerians. So if you want to pay back them, we have workers who work for them. So if you try to kill any of them, you end up killing a fellow Nigerian. So I just felt nothing can be done about it. Yeah.
In our country, our people just didn't want because of our government going to say no give us head. Because everybody want to make the money being home. We go hustle to pay salary. We go say, now one of my friends go to the pass through now. Where the boy go to South Africa, they can't come, all those kind of things. Make our government just try to clean our country clean.
Let the Nigerian can be able to sit down and do what? And focus, and the country will become a better place for everybody. The whole world is looking at it in that angle. Let the leaders, which we are voting toward in 2015, I sacrificed, I used my car to do a sacrifice for this country, for this government. But after then, nothing happened. With all the promise I was hearing, nothing happened, which is very, very embarrassment and a disgrace. We need something to be done.
Yeah, that's another issue. It seems like we are killing ourselves, and out there we don't have protection, because even here there is no protection as such. So I think the government can do something. They can do something by relating with the South African government, their international relations, putting things together for a better place for Africans, because it's not only Nigerians that are in South Africa, but most of the attacks comes to Nigerians, the way we've been hearing it. So I believe our government should work for us. They should talk to South African government and see how to make things right for their citizens. If they are not fighting for us, the South Africans will still take us for granted, and this will continue. So they really need to talk about it.
What the government can do, what I feel is that if our country is much better, as in is all right, at least our people traveling to there is for the money. Do you get? So if our country is more better, than the way back that we have been experienced. I think the everything will be alright. People will be traveling to there.
It's going to take some kind of education that is that is on the part of the South African people. So it's not something that could happen overnight, you know. And not everybody take the issue of when it comes to educating people. People actually have to be ready to actually see the issue, that they have to actually know that they have an issue first before they can really say okay. So it's going to be a very difficult issue to me. Yeah.
It's really, 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 really sad. We've heard from people, they said their minds and they gave solutions.
And we actually do hope the government, grant us they are listening here and actually do something to change the situation in South Africa. We want the guests to go to the comment section and tell us what you think about the xenophobia attack in South Africa and what can the government actually do to curb this, this attack, and how can we make, Nigerians and everybody out of the country safe and sound.
Because violence is not the way out. Violence is not the way. For more videos like this, follow us on all our social media platforms at Nigeria. Till I come your way next time, I still remain Florine YP.
And I remain Daya, we say.
Bye for now. God bless Nigeria and God bless the world.